Hallelujah. All esteem, all praise, all honor to Yahuwah for blessing me with another day, another opportunity, waking me up, watching over me, protecting me with travel mercy. Without him, it would be no me. Without him, it would not be no you. I pray that y'all are well, sound mind, good spirits, and a willingness to get out, do your role, and make things happen. So as you can see from the thumbnail, veterans share info for new drivers. I don't know if there's many videos out here as far as veterans, such as myself. I got 25 years out here on these highways and byways. I've driven many different outfits. What I mean by outfits, truck and trailer, tractor and trailer. Right now I'm driving a van. I've driven reefer trailers, doubles, triples, tankers, step decks, low boys, oversized loads, trash trucks, dump trucks, hazmat, car hauler, 9-car hauler, enclosed car hauler, residential car hauler, going to dealerships, going to manufacturing companies, picking up cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, or what have you. I did I did hot shots as well. So as you can see, I played around in many divisions. So I can speak on the topic. I can give general information. I can't be too direct because I don't know the situation, circumstances that each one of y'all are dealing with. But what I will do, I will share some information that can and will help you, new drivers, while y'all are thinking about or in the process of coming onto these highways and byways. You know, one thing that when I was training amateur fighters, and just as I was told myself by my trainer, a lot of things in which we learned, and we becoming a professional, either a fighter or whatever field, but we're gonna stick with truck driving. But I just want to use this scenario. When I was an amateur fighter, my trainer told me, forget the things that I learned as an amateur when I'm crossing over to become a professional fighter. Same thing I'm telling you. What you learn by your trainer, a lot of things not going to apply when you come out here in the real world. There's going to be hands-on things, should I say, that you're going to be learning daily. There's things that I still learn daily, even though I've been out here 25 years. Because if you don't think there's any room for improvement, then there's no need for you to be out here in this game. If you think that you know everything because you watch something on YouTube, or you picked up a couple books or whatnot, or you learned this when you was in school, you're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. Now, a lot of veterans, which there's very few of us that's still out here, especially those who've been in the game longer than me. I run into, you know, here and there, you know, drivers have been out here 30, 40 years. Very few. I'm more of a younger generation. I got 25 years. Now, those older head OGs, you know, that got 30, 40, 50 years in out here on this road, they really ain't going to tell you too much. It's almost like pulling teeth. They're going to watch you, see what you're doing, maybe laugh at you, maybe record you. Very few going to come over to you and try to give you some advice. Why I say that? Because this generation now, they think they know every damn thing. This trucking generation now think they know everything. And a lot of these schools don't even teach the drivers how to back up. A lot of these schools don't even teach you how to serpentine. So when you get in a tight spot, how to maneuver, how to snake that thing back. That thing is that trailer, know how to snake it back. They don't know how to, if you're in a tight situation, at a truck stop, at a receiver, delivery, or what have you, even at a wherever you may be, and you're in a tight situation, and you can't get your trailer in because you got your tandems all the way up. This is how you get in a tight spot. Your new drivers, take notes. Slide your tandem all the way back to the rear. Turn your wheel all the way to the right or to the left, depending on which way did you backing in. Let off the gas quickly. Let off the clutch, should I say. That's if you know, in manual. When you're in an automatic, you know, maybe the same thing apply. But try it. First thing you got to do is slide them tandems all the way back. To where you allow the truck to jerk like that. Why? Because it's going to cause you to have a tighter turn. Try to see. Leave it in the comment if I'm wrong. But also leave it in the comment. Come back when you do it. Leave it in the comment if I'm right. Let another driver know, hey, the off-grid gave me some good information. This is what I did when I was in a tight situation. And pass this on down to the next driver. So, slide your tandems all the way back. Turn your wheel as far as you can to the right or to the left. Or should I say to the right or to the left. And then you'll see how quickly that trailer or your truck, your tractor will turn. Follow it up. Get you enough spot. You ain't gonna be able to get in there. Don't try to get in no tight spot with them tandems all the way up. In the 10th hole, 9th hole, 3rd hole. Your tandem's all the way up there by the drives. No, it can't go all the way up there, but I'm saying it's all the way to the first hole, should I say. 1st, 2nd, 3rd hole. You want them tandems slid all the way back. That's how you get in, because if you try to get in with them tandems all the way up, you're going to be fighting for a minute. You're going to be frustrated. If you're in the manual, your knee's going to be hurting. You're going to be hungry after you get finished with this fight, this workout, or that workout, should I say. Refer back to the video of the veteran share info for new drivers. Store this video. Lock it in case you need to go back. That's if you need to get in a tight spot. Now this is only for 53 footers. If you're anything less than 53 footers, 48, 20 footers, a 20 foot, that's going to cut quicker. So you got to be on that quick. You don't need to do this method. 48, you still have to do that method to get in a tight spot. It's only a few inches difference. A 20 footer, box trailer, box trucks. You don't got to do all of that. Another thing, which I advise you new drivers to do, upon taking y'all's written tests, get as many endorsements as you can. You may not use them all, but you're stacking your resume. You're stacking your resume up. So when you go to the companies, they may ask you, what endorsements do you have? And if you say just trailer, just the van, that's all you got. You got regular CDLs. You got air brakes, that's all you have. But when you tell them, I have doubles, triples, tankers, and hazmat, you can drive anything on these highways and byways. And that way your options is open. Even get passenger. Never know, you may find something local within your area to where they may need a bus driver that's paying good. Transportation, a Greyhound, or one of these dollar buses that go all around California, New York, or whatever. Maybe paying good. You may be tired, get tired soon of being over the road. But you have these endorsements. Get your motorcycles too. Get everything that you can get. Because if you don't get it, and if you decide later on that you want to add an endorsement, that's going to be another fee. Then you want to get another endorsement, that's another fee. Pay one fee, get all your endorsements. Take all your tests. Maybe a little bit studying that you have to do, but it's okay. Study while you going to school. That's where your study come in at. You study them air brakes. Make sure the air brakes is down. I think them the hardest, the air brakes and your hazmat. That's it. Tanker, doubles and triples, that's really basically common sense. If you look at it, you even had to connect or driven doubles or triple or tanker. Once you look at the book, watch a couple videos, because some of y'all, have to read and can understand. Some can really, watch videos and understand it better. Some hands-on. Depends how you learn. Whichever way you learn better, that'd be the best way to go about doing it. But get all them endorsements. Watch videos like mine. And I welcome y'all to come into my in the chat, the comments, leave messages in the comment sections that you may not understand off back. When I drop my link up here, you can come on, and live with me and ask questions. This is a call to all you truck drivers, all those who want to be truck drivers, who don't know or have anyone that they can ask about truck driving, who got the years and experience in that I have. There's very few YouTubers that's on here that have 25 years in out here dealing with different outfits like myself. Very few. And on not only that, you have very few that you can go to glean from, to pick the brain, to gather some information from. Very few. And I welcome y'all to come to me before you get in a situation to which now you wish that you would have came to me prior to that. Another thing, while we out here in the winter season, first of all, you make sure, there's so much that I can put on y'all, but I ain't gonna put too much on your plate right now. I may have to break this up in series. But I'm going to touch on a few things right now due to the fact of the situation that we're in this cold season, in this winter season. And I'm going to hit you with 3 things that you really, maybe 4, It all depends on what I'm, right now I'm say 4. It could be 5 or 6. Don't quote me on it. Don't hold me to it. For one, y'all new drivers, you want to get some fuel treatment because the weather, because it's so cold. They sell them at big trucks stops. Fuel treatment. Because what it does, the fuel treatment keep your fuel while you're idling from gelling up. It's too cold for you want your truck to gel up. You're going to be stuck, not going to be able to move. You go in the truck stop, you look for some fuel treatment, you buy it. If your company don't have that option on your fuel card to where you can buy condiments or whatnot, buy extra stuff on there, get advances on there, call them and ask them, but then keep the receipt. And on your receipt, you write need reimbursed on your receipt. Need reimbursed if you pay for anything pertaining to this truck. I don't care if it's windshield wiper fluid, if it's antifreeze, extra oil. That's your money, and you need it back. You put on reimbursement on that receipt. You send it to them, and you keep the original. Keep all your receipts. It's a tax write-off for those W-2. Those 1099, tax write-off as well. But I'm not an accountant, you know, and everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. All right? Get that fuel treatment. Another thing that you're going to want to do as well. Another thing that you're going to want to do. You want to get some rubbing alcohol. Not the drinking alcohol. The rubbing alcohol. It don't matter what percentage it is. If it's 20%, 30, 40, 75, 100% or whatever. You want to get that. Pour a little bit in your windshield wiper box. You want to put a little bit in there. Why you want to put it in there? When it's cold outside, it keeps it from freezing up. It keeps it from freezing. You know, there might be a time that when you somewhere up north and the temperature is almost damn near zero, or -0 in a negative mark, and you try to use that your windshield wiper fluid to clean off your windows because they got salt all on the rolls and mud and stuff. You see how it, you know, how it is on your windshield wipers, your windshield. Keep your little safety pin. Keep your little a paper clip. That's big enough to go inside where your windshield wiper fluid sprays out. That's big enough size so you can go in there and you can clean that out. Clean that out. And keep some extra windshield wiper fluid in there. Hey, let me tell you a secret too. What you can do if you don't have none, they have some at the TA, the Pilot, the Flying J in the 5-gallon bucket. So you may can use a little bit of it and put it in your own, but you didn't hear it from me. Like I said, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purpose only. Don't take advantage of it. All right, so we spoke on fuel treatment, keeping your what from gelling up. All right. Rubbing alcohol is used for what? To go in where? Good, good. Y'all on it. All right. Another thing. You also want to keep an extra, tell your company, you want an extra airlines and electrical cord that goes into your trailer. Power cord, electrical cord, light cord, whatever they call it now. Why? Because if anything happens, Some of them got quick connects on it. Some of y'all's trailers, your tractors, I mean. But then if you're on the side of the road, that's good for the company, because now you don't have to pay. And and why would you need that? Because a lot of times when you make it tight turns and it's cold, they can snap. And also too, there's I forgot what it's called off back, but there's some I think it's like airline defrosters or something like that nature, and you can take that, put that in your airline just a little bit on your airline, okay, and connect it back up to your trailer. Because what it does is it flushes out the system. Keep that in your side box. These some of the essentials of which I'm giving y'all, telling y'all what to do. It's gonna come in handy later on. It's gonna come in handy later on. But you gotta utilize these things. Keep your map book. You always want a map book. Preferably, I will get a laminate. I have one. I will get a laminated one. Map book. Because the GPS, your phone goes down and goes out for some reason whatsoever. We know what's going on. You can use that map book to navigate your way, find your way back to the major highway. And you can use that map book to find your way back home. Okay? Because that map don't just show the state. That map book also shows the cities, and it shows the interstates, the big roads and little roads, the off roads. It shows these things. Get a map book. Keep a map book in your truck. Keep your small heater, little small heater in your truck. Keep something in which you can got a heating blanket in your truck. Keep extra clothes in your truck. I'm just giving you some jewels right now, because you never know what could happen out here on these roads now. Even though these trucks have 6 batteries in here, some have more. Anything can happen, and you out somewhere. Keep your flashlight. You be out somewhere, you don't have no heat. You don't have no portable charger. Even if you get a little solar charger, they sell them in the truck stops. Keep that. Get that as well. And also, another thing, like I said, I got endless of things that I can speak on as far as giving y'all some information as far as you new drivers, what you need to do. And before I hit you with the last one, let me say this, new drivers. Don't be so quick to not accept a load where your company is giving you. Why I say that? Because if you deny a load and you cry about going somewhere, you know what I'm saying, either picking up, dropping off, or whatever, you got to go where the dispatch send you, they ain't gonna be so quick to give you another load. They ain't gonna be so quick to try to run you to get some miles. Because sometimes in this industry, you got to do some things for your dispatch. So when you want some things for you, they be like, you know what? You made this run for me here. You made this run for me there. I got you. But one place I won't suggest that you go as a new driver: California and New York City. Atlanta, you can maneuver around in Atlanta. Miami, but one thing, also another thing too, you make sure that when you do deliver, you do pick up, that at nighttime, that you don't go out and try to sightsee and look around. It's not going to be in your best interest. We see too many drivers come up missing. Things happening to them. for some reason whatsoever. I don't know. But a lot of times it's during the nighttime. When you at nighttime falls, you get everything, have everything in your truck, you lock the doors, don't open the doors up for nobody. If you got to use the bathroom, male or female, you better get you a toilet like I got in here. You better get you a cup. You better get you a urinal. Roll down your window and you know, do away with it. But if you got waste, keep it in there, tie that thing up, dispose of it in the next day. Get you some incense, air freshener, candles, whatever you got to get to knock the smell down a little bit. But it's only for your safety that you do so. Take your time when you're out here backing up. Watch these mirrors when you're backing up. GOAL stands for get out and look to see what's behind you. Throw them flashers on when you're backing up. Knock on someone's door if you have to back up, you're not for sure, to see if they can spot you. Make sure you don't hit their truck or trailer. One more thing. Like I said, I have a lot. I can go. It's endless. One more thing. I give you advice on this. If you have a reefer unit and reefers cut on, woo, they loud. Especially they right here by your cab. You know what I do? If there's a reefer that's in front of me, that's facing me, what I'll do, I'll pull through where my tractor is in the back of their trailer. That way, when that reefer unit cuts on, it ain't gonna disturb my rest. Okay, and that's for your older drivers too. Cause you see a lot. You go to a truck like, why does the driver pull in like that? Cause there was a reefer behind. And another thing on top of that, they rather for you hit that trailer than hit that tractor. You understand? And so for the last one, when you in the cold, well, two more. When you're in the cold, you idle your truck. You idle it. What you do, you put it on. It's like speed control, the idle. When you about to idle, you push that in, then you hit that resume, boom, hit that up to set it. Like you're setting it, like you're trying to set your idle, you tap it up one to where it go up to about 10 RPMs. Okay? That's gonna cause your fan to come on, keep your motor nice and warm, and spit out good heat for you in it's cold. And the last, I said that before. I mean, I get hyped up when we talk about this, man. Hey, one thing I do, I love this trucking gang, man. I love this trucking gang. And if I can help somebody, I'm going to help you. So the last one, when you're in the cold, in this extreme cold, to keep your brakes, your trailer brakes, from freezing up on you, push that red valve in. Push it in. Release the trailer brakes. The reason why it freezes up, because the air is trapped in there. It's trapped in the chambers. So when you push that red valve in, the trailer brakes in, then it causes the air to circulate. So when it's moving, it's not stagnant, it's not being still. So it ain't gonna freeze like water. If water moving, it's not gonna freeze. But if it's stagnant, if it's sitting there like air, it'll freeze and it'll freeze up your airlines. Then you gotta call a tow truck, somebody come out there, you know what I mean? That's more money on the company. Even you companies that's listening and watching this video, tell your drivers the same thing. All right? So I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. I just want to come and share some information from a veteran's perspective to new drivers. All right? And maybe to some who out there who didn't know. But I'll come back again, maybe with a part 2 or a part 3. But you know what? If you like what I said, share this video. All right? Leave a thumbs up. If you don't like it, leave a thumbs down. Leave a comment on why you didn't like it. And leave a comment why you loved it or like it. All right? So, like, share, subscribe, do all that goodness do all that good stuff. I appreciate every last one of y'all, each and every last one of y'all. Okay? So y'all be safe out them highways and byways. Share, like, and subscribe, and join the tribe. Join the family, y'all. Till next time, the Off-Grid Trucker. Peace, love, shalom.